Hello, everybody. Jay Barino here, joined by Deltron.
Hey guys.
All right, so I'm actually recording this time. I don't have
That's
to
good.
use your your video. Oh, geez. Okay. We're recording this the same day as the last ones. Let's go ahead and hit that random button and see what we get. Generate 4. It's 4 what we just did. Yes, that was Death from Above. New number.
It's not random.
5. Mercenary business it is.
Okay. This is a fun one.
So we struggled with this one a bit in our first take on it. Curious to see what's changed, if things have changed. But I really liked this concept. I felt that there were parts of it that were a little too hard.
Yeah, this is a very. Are you gonna play Raynor again?
I was thinking of trying Kerrigan or Tannis.
Okay. I'll go Raynor. If you want to go, Kerrigan's quite good for this map. So yeah,
So let's get started.
This map is very, I would say, it's very different from any other co-op map that we've seen. You're not just building a 200 army and A-clicking and wiping everything out. You really have to think about your income. You have to be wise. You don't want to get a bunch of Tempests right at the start of the map.
Yes, this is going to be very challenging, I think, for like Nova.
Think how you play differently, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of all the entries we played, this one gets, I don't know, again, my memory's kind of, it's not working at 100% right now because of jet lag, but I want to say, tentatively, that this one honestly was, it changes the way you played the most,
Right.
in my opinion.
Yep.
Which gets really high marks from me. I really enjoyed it for that reason, which is one of the reasons it was in one of my personal top 5 votes when I voted.
Mm-hmm. It was in mine as well.
You know I like you and Matthew, so here is the deal. Send me these shipments.
There's also been voice acting
Your offer
added,
is better. I cannot refuse.
which,
Business is business, after all.
I mean, it's a guy voice acting a girl, a female.
Saying the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Voice acting.
I mean, and there's
yeah,
there's an accent. I don't know if they're trying to imitate a different accent
There are
or
not
what.
many resources where you are now. You need to expand. I will tell you where.
So I really
for
like
free.
how you can overspend on this map, and it actually requires some kind of communication. Because you can't solo it. One person donating all their money probably would still not really be able to meet all of the shipments.
Destroy their buildings to get more.
Which I think is really cool. So like if you wait till the very end and then you and your partner over spam, like you just spam, you're like, oh, we're
You're
gonna
gonna
lose,
be-
and
you're
you
gonna
end
be
up overpaying.
Screwed for the next one. Yeah.
Yep, you just
Next
lose all your money.
shipment.
So
Not enough minerals.
I actually quite like that.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I think when Nathanius was playing, that's exactly what happened.
Not enough.
They overspent on one, and then they
Not enough minerals.
barely didn't have enough for the next shipment.
Max add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Get those mules. So I think Raynor's a pretty good choice for this.
Oh yeah, the mules for sure. I think Artanis would be good on this map because he preserves units.
First shipment delivered in full.
Like Raynor and Kerrigan can afford to throw units away on most other maps, but not this one. Oops.
Also, I didn't know this, but if you set your rally point on Raynor for the barracks to the rocks, they'll automatically start destroying the rocks. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
And he's changed the user interface from when we played it.
Yeah, it looks very
cool.
clean.
Additional
Yeah.
supply depots required.
Looks very nice. It is exciting to go back and replay these that have had major updates. And there were other maps that got major updates too that didn't make the top 10, but still I know got changed a lot.
Yep.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So we have 3 minutes. Oh, we need player shipment, aim on shipment. Attack coming as well. I have Banshees for this.
Okay, I have Kerrigan out.
Let's one.
Did we?
Hell yeah.
I think we still set it to hard. Yeah. It's just the early attacks are
you're at
understandably. Well, the early attacks also I think should be a little bit lower just because you're
You
expecting
have
to
to
donate.
save money. Yeah.
And then the enemy buildings give you stuff. Kerrigan obviously good because of the extra money.
So I've not
This is
donated anything, but I have
Okay.
money. I'm stockpiling money.
Okay, I've been donating, so we're
Okay.
pretty
No, I
close.
donated some.
Hyperion ready for
I think one thing too is I never
complete.
we never destroyed the enemy bases fully when we played the first time, so we never got all that extra money for destroying
No.
buildings. Definitely probably makes a big difference.
Yeah. I like how the mineral pallets are marked on the minimap. It's nice. I have the Hyperion. Might as well use it.
I'm calling in the Hyperion. Want to respond?
Yeah, the pallets do help quite a bit. I don't know if you get money for the pallets. Like if I pick up pallets, if you get that money or not. I've donated pretty much all my money. We've got a minute left. I don't know what it goes up to.
Enemy forces incoming. Slay them to the last.
Yeah, I guess also if you know what it's gonna go up to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I guess if this becomes an official map and then you're able to know.
Okay, I have 2,600. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Okay. Oh, see, and that's the thing. You dumped a bunch in, and then I wasn't watching at that moment, and I donated. And so we lost about 500 minerals, which is a lot. At the same time, the counter is still going up, so.
I think what we have will be fine. Also, we got stockpiling that gas.
Yeah.
We might have overspent a little bit.
The main objective is nearing
Not
completion.
really. I don't think so.
I would say, I mean, 200. Less than 200. 100?
Mineral field depleted.
Now I'm worried.
No, I think we're good, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent just the right amount, but that's the
Perfect.
thing is like you have to recognize if you're gonna overspend or not, which that's why I think it adds that little bit of extra
Nice and smooth.
need to be really cognizant of that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Really,
we're gonna-
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to take extra bases as well.
I'm really hesitant to spend money to
I
do
know.
anything else.
Upgrades are going to be important, like usual. Upgrading your units. Less units, fewer units, but more upgrades.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't even gotten really any Zerglings because they would probably just die and then I wouldn't be able to do anything.
A new
Yep.
shipment will deliver in
Alright,
4
what's
minutes.
next?
Only
Kerrigan's-
the
I know
speed
there's
gap.
at least one where he starts with a big
This
bonus.
is gas. Yeah.
I think it's the third one, and you can afford to miss two, so it's almost like maybe it's an instance where you actually want to be choosy and not use all of them, and like purposefully lose one. Might be worth it, which is another interesting concept because most of the times you don't want to do something like that, but maybe.
Our foes shall become our resources.
Okay.
Research complete.
I've got a decent chunk of gas. I guess now I can make Zerglings.
Jim,
Oh, I forgot that there's.
I have even
Can you scan
asked you
in this mineral line?
about
There's
the
widow mines all over this map.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's kind of.
And the valuable
I don't have enough energy.
That's okay. I'll make a
Can
thing.
you recover them for me?
I'm gonna make
Or
another
I will try
portable
to
command
stop
center.
you, but it should
Just so I have
be
enough
a
energy.
big deal.
It's fine. Kerrigan can pretty much handle it as well.
Bonus objective located. Destruction advised.
Yeah, the widow mines are a little annoying.
I can kind of hit him with Kerrigan.
I have scan. Where are they?
I destroyed these.
Oh. Oops.
Sorry. It's alright.
We'll just.
I'll get some
yeah.
overseers.
Our allies are being attacked. Not
So
enough
Vespine.
depleted.
So I'm depositing.
2 minutes.
Yeah, we need to take those expansions.
I just deposited a bunch. That should be enough.
Allies
Okay.
are being attacked.
That's interesting. Like, do you just deposit a bunch at the beginning and then forget about it, or
Complete.
try to risk like depositing right at the end and possibly having your ally or you forget about the timer?
Right. It's hard to say. It seems like I mean, the bases aren't really hugely defended except the trolley widow mines.
Ah.
I would say, I mean, if there's one thing I would recommend removing, based on this so far, we haven't seen what's changed, but I would consider just getting rid of the widow mines because, especially on a map
Can you
where
help
you have
me
to be really
down here?
yeah, I'm coming.
I have no army.
Really judicial on what you would build. It's just losing all your units to that would be really sad.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Our allies
I need some more units. I think that's the moral of that story. Also, you mine your main base out,
are under attack.
Yes.
which is unique
Hyperion
in
cooldown
co-op
ready.
Just repair that.
command center. Yep.
Yeah. So I made an overseer, and did he just die? I think he just died.
Command center upgrade complete.
I'm gonna go.
Main
Okay,
upgrade
seems like we
nearing
donated just
completion.
enough.
Okay. Take our expansion. There's lots of pickups here as well.
Yeah, since we played this one fairly early, it was easy to lose track of
Uh-huh.
as we played more and more and more, and especially because there were some aspects that made it. I would say the word I would use is artificially challenging.
Uh-huh.
But overall, yeah, like I think this is. It's great. I really like this map,
Yeah.
especially now we're playing it the second time.
Enemy drop pods incoming. Under attack.
Seems like it's been toned down a bit.
I think the
It's time to assimilate.
Widow Mines may just be there so you don't like just run the Hyperion, warp the Hyperion and
So
take
you
out
don't
the enemy
snipe,
bases.
yeah.
Next shipment.
But that doesn't
delivered
stop
an
like civil
all
bombardment or
unit.
anything.
The enemy
Well, the issue is,
has
I'm Kerrigan. I only think I can afford.
Kerrigan.
I can only afford to make a couple Zerglings or like a group of Zerglings like I have now. I run them into attack bases, and then everything dies because of one Widow Mine blast. It's like it's really unforgiving on a map where you have to be really judicial with your money, which I think is it's a great concept, and I just prefer that you didn't have to worry about Widow Mines too.
Uh-huh.
The enemy attacks aren't easy either. There's a bunch of enemies all over this map, and the enemy attacks, there are drop pods that come. I remember when we played the first time, they hit your expansions with
Oh,
drop
yeah.
pods, that kind of stuff.
That was rough. Just out of nowhere.
Mineral field depleted.
Also, having to expand multiple times to keep up, I think it's great.
Our allies are
Almost lost a bunch of my Zerglings to a Widow Mine.
Forces you to be on your toes.
Enemies
Yeah.
headed for our base.
So what do we have? Gas again.
I've got a decent chunk of
drop
it.
pods incoming.
Ah, see, there are drop pods on my.
You know.
Our allies are being attacked.
So I'm just gonna deposit a lot of gas.
Okay, I've got a bunch too. I've got a lot of money actually, just in
Okay.
general.
Yeah, same. I also gotta make some units. I mean, Kerrigan, she can do a lot of this on her
She
own.
can do a lot herself, and if you make enough worms, then she can get around and.
Yeah, I remember. I was playing Kerrigan on this last time. We ended up losing to one of those giant attacks.
Yeah,
we-
that's why
we
I'm
played
curious
it,
to see
yeah.
how, if and how those have been changed. Because like the hybrid attacks, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Are being attacked.
Okay.
We got enemy forces inbound.
I just
on our
donated
base.
a bunch. Not a bunch,
Definitely
but
have to
enough
keep an eye
I
on
think to
it.
get us there.
Yeah, just having to keep an eye on that. It's
I think Nate lost to that too. Actually, it was like they thought they were gonna.
wasn't
They thought they
keeping
had
track.
enough, and they didn't at the last second. Yeah.
Additional bonus objective located.
okay. I can take care of this attack wave.
I'm going to destroy these rocks and head out.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks are rough.
I'll donate just a little bit more just in
Banshee
case.
airstrike ready for deployment.
Enemy mules incoming. They won't last forever.
I'm calling down
but
an
better
airstrike.
destroy them soon.
That's
Kill
the
the
widow
mules.
mine. Yeah, see, the widow mines are supposed to prevent that, but good work getting rid of those.
Yeah. Yep.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, we just barely got this one as well. Doing
Main objective
Pretty well.
secured.
Yeah. You know, it'd be kind of neat too, is if it was randomized, not hugely, but randomized enough.
Enemy is in my grip.
so it could
Such
be
that-
gas the first time or something like that.
Well, not even so much that, but the amount needed, so that it was like
Yeah.
Hyperion call.
anywhere between 100 and 500 different, so that
Mm-hmm.
way you can't just know exactly how much to save. Because I think that's kind of the fun of it, and the replayability would be affected.
That would be neat. Something Blizzard could do.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be gas and Vespi.
Next pair of shipments delivering in 2 minutes. Both minerals and gas.
Okay, it's both. I'm just gonna get a bunch of drones right now, and then
Yeah, I feel like since we've played custom campaigns, we don't even discuss the voice acting besides like what we talked about at the beginning.
yeah, I mean, if it's really good, I'll comment on
Yeah.
it. But if it's not good, I just don't care. I
Yeah.
just don't. It doesn't bother me. It just doesn't have any effect. Some people are like, "Oh, bad voice acting," ugh, and it bothers them, and that's okay. You know, that's their prerogative. I'm not making fun of them. I just it doesn't bother me at all.
Your main base.
This is not Mirahan. No shit.
That's not Mirahan. 0 stars. You know, it's just
Hybrid
there is
detected.
someone who probably
Marking
would vote it
location
lower
now.
because of that, and
Mm-hmm.
again, that's their
Eyes
prerogative.
open. We got hybrid out here.
I'm not going to tell someone how to vote.
Depositing minerals and gas. This one we only have a minute left. Yeah, this one's tricky because the hybrid attack wave kind of times up with the
Yes.
Enemy drop pods incoming.
timer
And the drop pods.
and the storms.
It doesn't seem like this is any better than it was.
Bonus objective located.
Doesn't seem like this is any different than it was.
The enemy is stunned.
Nice. I'm keeping an eye on the deliverments.
The main objective is nearing completion.
I've got money.
Gas.
This is, I think, easily the hardest part of the map because
Uh-huh.
of.
We can survive
Of
this.
this.
We're good. We're good with the shipments. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Just because just a bunch happens at once. There are drop pods on your expansions and the big hybrid attack.
And done.
Yep. Thankfully, we have Kerrigan.
Yes.
Not enough energy. Banshee
Okay.
airstrike ready
I
for
guess let's go for the bonus. Or I'll go for the bonus.
Mineral field depleted.
If you wanna, I don't know.
I'll just keep.
I have a lot of
Doing
SCVs
stuff.
not doing anything. Is there another base to take? There's gotta be
I mean,
another
we could
base.
take the outlying bases.
Next shipment
The-
delivering in 2
the enemy
minutes.
bases.
The enemy has an S-star this
Like here.
time. Gather
And here.
all the minerals you can.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is where he gets the. Yeah, he gets a big head start.
Did I build an armory?
Bullshit. I got widow
Enemy
mines.
drop
Fuck
pods
off.
incoming.
Where? Here, I have scans.
On top of Kerrigan.
Oh, yep. There's another one.
Thank you.
There goes my army.
Signature detected.
hybrid?
Here come more hybrids, so I'm just gonna stay here and get some just more units and just hang out.
Yep. Stay with me.
Enemy
I have
mutants
banshees,
coming. They
which I'll
won't
use.
last forever,
Okay.
but better
Might as well
destroy
scan and
them
get rid of the widow mines that are there too if you can.
Where?
When you drop the mules.
I've stunned the enemy. Kill them. The enemy's biomass will provide us resources.
There we go.
And you have very limited time on this one too. I only have about 1,000 minerals banked. How much do you have? Is it even worth us to
No, I have,
try to save this?
I have 10,000.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not even gonna donate.
Rainer is quite good, but I have no income
Main objective
now, which is the
nearing
problem.
completion.
I do have income though, so at least I'll put an extra 100 because I assume 5,000 is the cap, or maybe not.
We overspent.
Are being attacked.
And we can
Not
pick
by
up-
much.
Yeah, pick up some money.
Oh my God, there's a giant. Oh my God.
Yep, that's what killed me. Be careful. Wait,
Okay,
you
I got it.
There's still some.
Victory.
And we won.
Oh, that's just the end, huh?
Nothing can stop us.
Why can't I pick this up? Oh, probably because we won already. Trying to pick up
Cool.
some mineral pallets.
It almost feels like it's designed to give Amon a huge advantage on one of the waves, so that you have to let one or two go to maybe make it lengthy. But
Yeah.
we were on point because we knew what to expect.
We were playing very, very greedy.
Oh, and don't forget, please, Matthew on my
That first
behalf.
that giant hybrid wave.
Yeah, it was a little scary, but we did it. Yeah, it's a really fun map. Very different.
Yep. And again,
Anything else that we've seen?
I will openly say I proudly voted for this one. I think it's a great concept. It just
Yeah, I
it
did well.
changes the way that you think when you play a map, which is awesome.
Right. And it was
Cool.
different enough. This is the second time we've played it. It was interesting enough that I wasn't bored at any point during our second playthrough.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's been redesigned at all, but it felt it felt smaller. I don't know if it actually was or not, but it felt a little smaller. One of my gripes was that it was too big last time, but at the same time, because I knew that those attacks would hit the outlying bases, I set up some spine and spore crawlers, so that probably made a big difference.
Right. Yep. Still wasn't easy.
Yeah, not easy. We still kind of almost lost that first that first hybrid attack.
I think that
Not
hybrid is
lost,
just to say,
but-
like, if you're being overly greedy, like, you still have to worry about the attack waves. So
Yes,
you
definitely.
gotta have some units.
Cool, fun map, and thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you with our next Rock the Cabinet Top 10.
Yep. See you guys.